Welcome to another episode of Solitaire Rant Quest. This is a quick rant quest because I gotta go to work in like 22 minutes, so I figure I got some time. I gotta leave for work. I got a short distance to walk to get to work, so it's not that bad. So yeah, me and my friends, we were having a heated discussion about the Disney Star Wars trilogy. So I know what you're thinking. Yes, I'm still having to talk about that shit. Yes. So basically, his argument is basically this. If 8 and 9 were directed by Jar Jar Abrams, everything would be good. Nothing that would have come afterwards would have mattered. Everyone gets hand jobs everywhere, pretty much. Now my argument is that J.J. Abrams is a fucking moron, and that if he did do 8 and 9, it would have been, I don't think he could have accomplished it. Let's just say. That's basically what my argument boils down to. But I do postulate this, though, in my argument with my friend. If somehow Jar Jar Abrams was able to create a competent 8 and 9, what would have come afterwards would have been basically The Last Jedi, but in 3 parts. That's what 10, 11, and 12 would have been. You basically would have started out with Last Jedi, Diet Last Jedi, Last Jedi Zero, and then Sparkling Last Jedi with fruit juice from concentrate added to it. So yeah, but he says that it wouldn't have mattered because George Lucas says so, because he wanted to make a trilogy of trilogies, and that everything afterwards wouldn't have mattered. Which, yeah, because that's the logic hoop I had to jump through. That's the logic hoop I had to jump through. So basically, because God says so, because George Lucas says so, that he wants to do this thing that nothing afterwards would have counted. Now, yeah, Disney has control over the canon. They could do whatever the fuck they wanted. And yeah, 10, 11, and 12, yeah, would have been basically, Last Jedi, but in 3 parts. Less egregious, probably would have slowed down the creation of the Phantom Menace. But yeah, that's my opinion, though. Now, yeah, in my opinion, though, Kathy Kennedy, though, she wouldn't have been able to help herself. Before number 8 would have gotten done, she would have fired Jar Jar and then had everything reshot. I don't think Kathy could have held it back. It's like the story of the scorpion and the fox, you know? Yeah, the story, it's like the scorpion's like, I want to get to the other side of the river. Fox, can I hop on your back? It's like, but if I do that, you're gonna sting me and I'm gonna die before we get across the river. The scorpion's like, nah, bro, I wouldn't be that crazy. So the fox goes through with it and then tries to go across the river, then gets stung by the scorpion, and the fox is like, what the fuck, bro? And the scorpion's like, dude, it's in my nature. But yeah, all roads would have eventually led to a Last Jedi. All roads, in my opinion. Even if 8 and 9 had been competently done by Jar Jar. Even even if even if even if George Lucas says trilogy of trilogies and that's it, there still would have been a Last Jedi. Or in this case, a three-part Last Jedi. Because that's what Kathy wanted to do, get Rian Johnson to do a trilogy for her. But that obviously got shot down. So yeah, that's my take on this shit. My friend got worked up about it. He thinks he can equate the MCU and Star Wars together, you know? But yeah, Star Wars was born in film. Film is where it has its biggest impact. The MCU, it was just adapted from comics, and not straight from the comics. It's just an adaptation. That's just my take. Oh, in fact, I have to make this video. Oh my god. My friend thinks the Mandalorian is the ship that's gonna take us to the place we need to go. It's like, maybe. But till Kathy K gets out of there, I don't see any changes coming soon. That's just my take. Basically, what the Mandalorian is, it's a band-aid to stop the patient from dying. And now Disney, they think that if one band-aid is good, 10 band-aids better. Which, yeah, just gonna smother the patient in irrelevancy. You're gonna have band-aids that are gonna be. You're gonna have band-aids that are gonna be of a diminishing quality and diminishing return. And yeah, unless something's not done to remove the infection completely, that is the sequel trilogy, well, Star Wars is to a certain extent screwed. That's just my opinion right now. Ah, man. So yeah, I'm the Blood Knight of the Old Republic of Bloodganistan. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay frosty. Stay sexy, San Diego. Get your Jules in one where you can. I'm a spaceman. Peace out.